uh, Hello, awesomeness out there. Awesomeness here, and welcome to some of The Walking Dead. Episode 3, Broken Toys now. It really has been a while since episode 2 has been released, and everybody obviously knows how Territory had to go bankrupt and actually shut down, so now we got Skybound taking control of the main game. So apparently this is gonna be for episode 4. This is gonna be apparently the release date. I never thought they would put a release date for episode 4 already. So now it the hype is real. We have been waiting. Let's play. Like, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for episode 3. And
Previously on The Walking Dead.
That's kind of loud. Oh my god, hold on. There we go. Alright.
While searching for a place to call home,
Oh,
AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon.
Yeah,
and AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it.
Yeah, I did do that as well.
The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then,
Lily happened.
AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by
Very
walkers
unexpected.
when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it.
And then I came back.
The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders.
No! Leg! No, don't do that! No! Oh my god.
At least until the fight. I decided to help Lewis tune his piano. He opened up to me.
Oh yeah,
I admitted I had feelings for him.
I did do that, apparently.
He had the same ones.
I forgot about it.
Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat.
Oh.
With only a second to decide. I fired and saved Lewis.
Oh yeah.
They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Abel. And that is where we are today. Oh, by the way, don't mind that. I had to go to battery save mode so I could have more time recording. Because apparently it turns out I might not record the entire episode. I might probably leave them into like split the parts instead of just like splitting them together of just 2 different long videos. So yeah, I want to go 1 hour long this time for each part. Oh boy.
At the start, I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, But he was always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Look, I promise you, Willie, the people who did this, we're going to hit them back. They're gonna regret ever coming near us.
If Mitch were here, he wouldn't cry. He'd find a way to get our friends back. Then he'd bash Lily's brains out with a rock.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him. Hey, buddy. It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
I hope he's
Get away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Oh my god.
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Hey! Cut that shit out!
Someone's gotta say it! It's what everyone's thinking!
10!
Let me handle this. Talk to Abel. See if you can't find out where Lily took Vi, Omar, and Asim. I wanted to hurt him, you know, to make him talk, but I just couldn't. Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
I just straight up go down to no exploring the courtyard or anything. Rosie. Rosie. Interrogate Abel. I swear though, that dude's immortal. After what happened to him in the last episode, he just couldn't die. Like, duct tape.
This should be strong enough to hold him.
Oh, I can hear the freaking cylinder spinning. Yep. Yeah, Rose, she's my dog now. Let's go.
Brody.
Oh. Sketch pad. What is that for? Might sketch tool. Okay, I assume that's a collectible. Yes, I like collectibles, guys. I'm a nerd.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's not even loaded though. It's only like one strip of
Ready?
duct tape holding him. Crunch him. Always available for getting someone up.
What the fuck? Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. You got any water? Other than what you already dumped on me? I mean...
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt. Don't mind if I do.
He's already tied up. What could he do anyways?
You've had your water. Now it's time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it? You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
I can heal.
There is no
have a
rescue party,
broken
Abel.
leg.
Only a bunch of pissed-off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Lily will never give him up. Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts who can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war.
Richmond?
Some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary.
They're talking about like the
We
state
need
or
people
country.
to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
No.
No fucking way I'd let my people fight for you.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me. You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Oh my god.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions.
Fine.
Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among
What's
the
vein?
beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing isn't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
My god.
Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went.
Step
Come
out.
on, kid.
Let him smoke.
Don't make me wait all day.
A boner. I really hope he's a man of his word.
Now that is heavenly.
The game really makes me want to torture him. I bet you guys want to too. Oh, whoa.
Shit.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Isn't that what you wanted?
I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me.
One of your organs, maybe.
Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own 2 hands. And my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here, at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn. Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to.
Okay then, never mind. Oh, what the heck? Is there something wrong with that sensitivity? Or is it just like that? Just in case. I'm sorry guys. Okay.
At least you can't hurt anyone anymore.
AJ looks too
Yeah.
for guidance in this world. You just tortured the man in front of him. How did I torture him? I barely even done anything to him.
Come on, we have a boat to
I
find.
mean, sure, I slammed his head, but that's all I pretty much did. And intro. Back out to find him, huh?
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Tim's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tim. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
Boat. Is that like the actual base, or is it just like a camp?
You see anything?
The beach,
Pier.
a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Stop with the lag! Spy on the raiders. Okay, so how would I do that? Okay.
Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see.
Scope up.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
We should give the horses intel. Anything else? That? There's hay. There's
Are those torches?
I think so.
for what?
Could be easy fire.
Okay, but why are they there in the first
Setting the
place?
hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
Is there anything over here? Guys, I'm a nerd and I collect collectibles, okay? Don't judge me. Ooh. A rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot?
Omar used to carry around a rabbit's foot. You don't think?
We'll take it home. We can give it back to him once we've saved him.
I'll keep it safe. Lewis, what you got?
Have you ever seen this thing before?
No way. Pretty sure I would have remembered an old-timey riverboat. And from where I'm sitting, Looks like that pier is the only way inside.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Oh, that's the pier.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. I can see an entrance.
Yeah. There's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Okay. AJ size. Okay.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Okay. There's one there. Two.
Wait, I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
That's a distraction. Yeah.
Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
We need
Maybe
James.
not as hard as you'd think. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs? Boat jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that, I don't know.
Really?
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Supplies.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
For what?
More torches.
Torches?
We could use the fire.
Oh, yeah.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Burn these or cut them loose. Oh, shit.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
Okay.
All right? What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted up here and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Burn the hay.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction.
You need weapons.
If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders
mean
away
Willie
from the
might
boat,
die in this
and we can
episode?
sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about? James? He
Been
sent
2
in
weeks since
walkers
I
to
saw him.
save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Let's find out how much he charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Get out of there. Get out of the school.
Hide, quick!
That's a waiter. I hope. Maybe.
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
I doubt they would help us.
Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8.
Clem, stop! Hey, Minnie.
Oh! One of the lost twins.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down.
Oh, she knew,
Who
so
survived?
she didn't come.
Ruby, Mitch, Brody, 10.
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died.
She knows about
It's
that as
weird.
well, apparently.
I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Not the new kid. Yeah, I'm in charge. And what a freaking fantastic job you've done. Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but... like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did.
He
He
would.
wouldn't have gotten people killed.
That is some grade A horse shit. Clem saved us.
Yeah, he killed Brody.
Wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody. What?
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero. A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
My god. Please do not sell us out.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't.
Dang. That was kind of a little bit stupid though. Like asking her to come back.
Are
like,
you
right
okay?
now. I don't know why I just did that.
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
We all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough. Both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
God, AJ. I get it, he's protecting his friends, but he just sounded like a freaking ruthless killer at that point.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get?
A lot.
15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
The bullets.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Buns.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it.
Well,
I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks.
so I punched him
I
in the
don't
balls.
like this feeling.
Not too much.
Wanting to hurt somebody.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard. I'm just thinking too much. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do.
That wasn't his
And then
fault. He
Willie
really-
started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it.
Well, the other kids haven't had it as hard as we've had. We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But Tin's mistakes are just so bad. Maybe he'll learn from them too, like we did. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me.
Oh, is he talking about the doctor at Richmond?
How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like, from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does
Papa
dumb
Lewis.
things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
That doesn't mean anything.
Am not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
There they are. What's it called? Oh, is that the camp where we were?
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James?
Oh boy!
You're hurt.
Oh, did he get shot?
Did the Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw? We're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll
The more
try.
walkers you got, the more they might be helpful. To satisfy you. Oh, I'm sorry, James. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the frick? No!
I don't know how long I can keep this up. Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
Okay. I got very lucky there at that scene.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Really.
I just accidentally stopped my recording for like 2 seconds. Mercy.
Thank you for helping me get this back.
No problem.
Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
We done it before.
It's our only chance.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we done it before.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he wants to show us something.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Alright. We could explore. Yeah, I know a lot of people just want to go straight to the objective. I'm not like that. Power pole.
Must have had electricity here once.
That was a long time ago. Apparently. A toy. What is that? Hey.
Beatnik.
Nick. One of this go broccoli chive talking friends. Okay. What is this? Ooh, it's a salt lick.
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips. Those are salty, right?
I don't know, is
Go
it
ahead,
good?
lick it if you want to.
Gross. It tastes nasty.
Well, now you know.
Ugh, learning sucks.
Good old memories. Did you lick it? Yes.
A wind chime. Might be pretty in our room.
I guess. Pretty and peaceful, but it makes noise. It's not peaceful if it makes noise. I think we found everything. James, my boy.
Doesn't look like there's been a horse here in a long time.
Okay, let's see the cracks and what's inside. Oh, there's walkers. Kind of like the whole
My people,
Horseshoe Farms
my
thing.
former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
No reaction to the sound?
They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do, as people.
As people?
Oh,
Well, not people exactly,
that's kind of like what,
but
Herschel did
something in between.
in the TV series.
Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Yes.
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them.
Ooh.
Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
You know Violet would do it for us.
Yeah, she would.
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm doing something.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Check the windows.
I will.
Don't let fear take over.
I will. I promise.
Dang, he's learning. He learned a lot.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet.
Yes.
Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
I have it in my hand. touch. Oh, okay. Like inside. So I have to walk slow and gentle. Hello. Oh my god. There's one side there. Go that one side. Oh. He's just like, that's not nice. Oh, I'm getting a little close. God dang. That is scary. Dang, we actually got nice music. This is actually some very good music for this type of scene.
Oh, hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
I think you might be right about there being something more to them. It was kind of nice in there.
Really? Never met someone who understood. Thank you. I'm glad.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Everybody has.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many.
Oh.
But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before, too.
AJ.
Oh my god.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
Emily, I'm
I
sorry.
thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
So let me get this straight. If you really had to choose human life or walker life, which is more important?
Walkers are peaceful. Humans...
My friends are alive, not kind of or maybe alive. They're trapped and they're afraid. They need my help.
Okay, this is actually a lot more tougher than I thought.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And if your friends are anything like you, I don't doubt they're worth saving. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Oh yeah.
Clem, when you said there might be people inside walkers, did you mean it?
Yep.
Is he right?
Well, we can't know for sure. Maybe he's right. Death might not be like we thought before the world turned like this. Maybe something is left after we die.
That sounds weird. But if you believe it, I do too.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
Whispers, Chapter 1, done. And that's where we're gonna end it off there. So, man, I'm actually getting hyped for this. So, thank you, Awesomeness, for watching. If you like that video, hit that like button like you're awesome. Hit the subscribe button, show it to the Facebook and all the Awesomeness. And I'll see you Awesomeness in the next video. Bye bye.